In this episode, we will disassemble the Handa 150 engine. Handa is a manufacturer in Taizhou that specializes in producing scooter engines. For example, the Athena 150 engine uses this exact one. As usual, let's remove the transmission first. Let's take a look at the drive pulley. The drive pulley is from Chongqing. Next, let's check the belt. The belt is from Gates, USA. It's even a double-sided cogged belt. The brake shoes are from FCC. It feels like FCC has a monopoly on these brake shoes. It seems like every brand is using them. For the convenience of owners wanting to tune their bikes. These roller weights are 20 grams. I forgot to film the dynamic balancing part. The maximum power of this engine is 11 kilowatts. Maximum horsepower is 15 HP. At 8,500 revolutions per minute. The maximum torque is 14 Newton meters. Peaking at 5,000 revolutions per minute. This is a 150 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled engine. Now we are dismantling its cooling system. This radiator is still from Degang. Again, it's Degang, not the comedian Gua Degang. It's Degang from Chongqing. Inside here is the thermostat. And this is the water pump, driven by this camshaft. The cylinder head structure is SOHC with 4 valves. Most of these scooters nowadays popularize roller rocker arms. So this one is no exception. The valves are from Guangwei. Remove the rocker arm shaft. Take out the rocker arms. Then let's look at the camshaft. The camshaft has a decompression valve. It reduces resistance when the engine starts. Pulse ignition systems usually come with this. Camshaft bearings, front and rear, are from C&U. I'll introduce the spark plug later. It's an NGK resistor spark plug. Let's look at the cylinder block. Why did I choose this engine to dismantle? Because I heard it has a ceramic cylinder. It's very rare for small displacements to use ceramic cylinders. Let me shine a light so you can see. Look. This kind of brightness and cross-hatching is unique to ceramic cylinders. Let's verify with a magnet. First, let me prove this is a real magnet. Put it inside the cylinder. Take a look, everyone. There's a popular meme online now. Small workshops use heavy-duty materials. Of course, Handa isn't exactly a small workshop, but their brand influence is less than top-tier factories. Using high-end materials to improve themselves is a good strategy. Look at the piston. It's fully coated with graphite. The top is treated with a microarc oxidation process. The piston is from Shandong. A cast piston. The piston rings use Onqing's PVD process. This is the first compression ring. The second ring has an oxidation finish. You can tell just by the color. This engine also uses pulse starting. That's why you don't see a starter motor. Now, I'm removing the Magneto. Then take off the stator coil. It relies on this coil and the Magneto to form a brushless motor. To crank the engine, if you add a control module and a 48V lithium battery, it could achieve a mild hybrid effect. The oil pump and other parts are at the front. Now we can remove the timing chain. The timing chain is quite rare. It's a Japanese-did timing chain. With the exterior removed, we can split the crankcase. Single-cylinder engines are indeed easy to dismantle. Nothing much on this side of the case, no need to look. Let's check the crankshaft. The bearings are C&U P5 grade. C3 clearance bearings. The crankshaft is produced by Qingdao. The crankshaft bearing on the other side is also a C&U P5 grade C3 clearance bearing. Let's dismantle the gearbox. Actually, I'm quite reluctant to take this apart, because gear oil smells terrible. My nose. Let's look at the bearings. The bearings inside. The whole set is from Chongqing Xinchao. Pull out the gears, the other side is also Xinchao. At this point, the disassembly is complete. In terms of materials, this ceramic cylinder was quite a surprise. And I've roughly measured the dimensions of this ceramic cylinder. Some other 150 cubic centimeters models from competitors could probably use this ceramic cylinder, thanks to the maturity of the domestic 150 cubic centimeters engine parts supply chain system. So these established scooter engine factories won't have a huge gap in quality. The main difference lies in the tuning. Alright, that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching.